Hi everyone, I'm Cecily and welcome to my channel, The Lovers Astro and Tarot. This reading is for anyone whose sun, moon, or ascendant is in the powerful, strong sign of Aries. So, I'm showing you guys my face, I wanted to try a new format. But I've already laid out your cards. I'm going to be showing them to you. I'll go through them one at a time. We'll talk about all the things that are going to happen in the month of July. And I want to say thank you to my subscribers that stuck around. I was having some health issues and now I am back. So thank you so much, Aries. I really, really appreciate it. Now, Aries, the first thing that's going on for you in the very beginning of July is the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles in a non-love reading has to do with finances and a new start and all these things opening up for you. I would like to say that this is probably a sexual partner that you've wanted for a while. You guys finally actually get to seal the deal. There's a part of you that is very open and very into new things. You're kind of in this place of recreating yourself in a way, sexually and physically. It's going to play a part in you taking new territory this month, Aries. And I say taking new territory because that's very important for you as a sign. This is going to be about you creating something new for yourself in the month of July, because there's a lot of things about you utilizing your power in a way that will manifest something very strong for you in terms of love. So, you probably are thinking casually at the beginning of the month, Aries. But you also have the High Priestess as your crossing card. And the High Priestess really does talk about our intuition, the things that we are connected to on a spiritual level. So you may be at a point where you're having sex. It might be casual. You might have casual relationships, period. But your spirituality is really starting to show. It's really starting to come out. You might be in a place where you're contemplating starting over to have a real relationship with somebody, and you may be in a relationship already, but at a point where you're finally ready to share that side of yourself with your partner, and you're not worried about the frustrations or the complications that come with it. You're just at a point where you're willing to teach, you're willing to open up, you're willing to share yourself. So that's a wonderful place to be in. And especially with that Ace of Pentacles, it's like a 1-2 that's put together. It's a combination. You really get to experience yourself on a spiritual level, sexually, with that intimacy that will be really starting to build itself up there with your partner. Now, what's on your mind? You received it in reverse. I'll show it to you in the upright position. This is the 10 of Wands. I've received a lot of these in the spreads today. It just seems to be the energy of people holding on to things and carrying around that frustration. But for you, Aries, you received it in reverse. So this is saying that you are no longer interested in the long-term goal. You're going to put things down. You're going to rely on yourself. And you're going to do what you have to do for yourself to get rid of the angst, to get rid of the frustration, and just kind of go for your own immediate desires. And that's okay, Aries. I mean, that's kind of what your sign is all about, is, conquer. To really take that, to really kind of, Aries creates by destroying. It's one of those signs that it's extremely powerful, and with that power comes this need to express it. And when it's fully, out there and in its full expression, it really does bring new life. but it brings new life by making sure that everything that doesn't need to be there is wiped out and is no longer in the picture. So you have some things that you're going to set down in the month of July that will allow you to connect with yourself a little bit more, Aries. I see you letting go of a lot of things. You received the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this is the Five of Pentacles in the upright position. In the upright position, it means loss. It means not being able to have that love in your life. You feel like you've lost out. You feel like the person that you wanted has left you or abandoned you in some sort of way. It's a woman in some sort of robe, and she's praying, and what it's really about is that church is supposed to be her sanctuary, but she has no sanctuary. In reverse, the Five of Pentacles means that you're letting go. You don't necessarily need that safe space or that comfort zone anymore. You're now willing to step out of it. It's a big, new, brave world for you. And Aries, you're definitely going to take it over. So, with that being said, your next card is actually the World, which basically says that upcoming in the future, you have the world in front of you. You have the world, well, actually, this is your past card, excuse me. You have the world in back of you. But what it really means is, I know that's not funny, but funny. What it really means is things were coming to a close. Things were wrapping up for you emotionally with somebody, and now you still have a little bit of baggage left, but it's clearing out as you move along in July. As you go through the month, you're going to process some things, and you're going to realize that there was a point where all you wanted to do was win at any cost. This is the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is really about just taking what you want. Not really thinking about the consequences, not thinking about anyone's feelings or their desires, but really just demolishing someone because you can. So with this card, I would say watch out for this in the future, Aries, because you're so close to really accepting this new person into your life for who they really are. But a part of you feels like it's just over. It's just over. It's done. There's nothing left. It may even hurt, and it may hurt a lot. But you're at a point where I don't think casual things, flings, or things are doing anything for you. So you're now in a space where it's gotta go. It's spring cleaning, especially with that ace in the beginning. It's all about you opening up to something new and letting go of the past because you have the Five as well. So you're setting things down that are no longer serving you, and you're opening up for that right person. And what you really get, what your hope really is this Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands, twos come with choices, but this is a positive choice. It basically says you're choosing between your happiness and going down the path that you really want to take, and choosing between the path of least resistance. So it's something that you're going to have to kind of play with this month, Aries, to really decide what's important to you, who's important to you, and not only that, but how do you really go into the next cycle with this person. I think you're going to be letting this person go, Aries. I think even though it might not actually be permanent, I do think that you've already let them go, or you're going to, and you're going to move into, you're going to move from something that was casual to now something that is commitment. You're now ready for that commitment. You're ready to let everything go. You're willing to let your ego go. You're willing to realize that, okay, maybe I did have the world in my hands at one point, but now I've kind of got to accept that, yes, I am willing to take this to the next level. I want to win. I want to accept this. I want this person. I want this type of relationship. But even so, how do I get there if I've already kind of put the relationship in a position where it's no longer standing, where it's no longer there, and you'll move into that space of, what's my next step that I get to take? What's the next step that I get to take in order to be accepted, to be a part of this couple, to be trailblazing? Aries, that's what you need to be for the month of July. It's going to be a lot of you taking things over. You're not going to take any names this month. Like, it's going to be serious business. Yes, see, exactly. The Emperor came out as well as one of your outcome cards. This is going to be you making very strong decisions for yourself in your relationships. You will have the pick of man or woman that you want this month, Aries. It's going to be very important for you to use that power. But in you using that power, please do not turn this Emperor upside down. Please keep it in the upright position. Please have a very strong sense of grace. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm looking for grace. So Aries, that's the most important thing for you this month, is to have a sense of grace and to really say, okay, yeah, maybe it is all in my hands. Maybe I do have this wonderful power to create, but it really does matter what you create, Aries, because this love, especially with this Emperor and this one, you guys are going to be starting over. You guys are going to be getting something that's new and fresh for yourself, and that love is going to be rekindled. Even though you received the Death card, the World is there as well, and the High Priestess. This is a very spiritual connection, and I'm going to ask you to step out of your comfort zone and open up, Aries, because it's really there for you. You're supposed to be the Emperor. You're supposed to be in charge of things. You're supposed to be doing what's best for you. That is your soul calling. But with that, you have to look out for the people under you. A king is nothing without his followers. A king is nothing without his subjects. So please realize that this relationship, even though you're going to be holding the power in the month of July, is really important about what you do with that power, because the Magician has the power to create. That's what this card is about. This is your outcome card. You have the power to create that loving, trusting, amazing relationship. Please, please, please choose it, because it's going to be so important for you coming up in August. This is an opportunity for you, Aries, and I'm actually very excited for you. The Magician as an outcome card is a really great card to receive, because it really means that the person that you're in relation with really does love you at a very, very tangible level. It's going to create things that you can touch, that you can taste, that you can feel with this person. It's no longer going to be something that is, whimsical. It's now going to be concrete, hard evidence. So you're moving into that, Aries, and I'm so happy for you. And that is your reading for July. I'm sorry, guys, I'm really tired. My voice is starting to go. But it was great to see you guys. I miss you guys so much. I hope I get to hear from you, even though I can't really see you, but you understand. I am giving readings in the month of July. It's $25 for 20 minutes. If you would like one, please email me as fast as you can, because slots are filling up really fast. Also, I want to say thank you guys for sticking around. I really appreciate all the likes, the comments, the subscribes, and the emails that I received saying, hey, where are you? It was really great, but I did need the time. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. And I hope you have a great month of July, and I look forward to seeing you guys in August. Bye, guys.